Detroit some shit. All right.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Yeah, we're live now. we're live now, Nelly.
What's happening?
Yeah,
What's
Crypto
up?
Collective in the building. Everybody, welcome to the Crypto Collective show, House of Maxis. We appreciate each and everybody watching. It may be like 5 of you, 3 of you, 10 of you. We don't care. It's all bullish with us. So thank y'all for tuning in, except for you scammers and you fudders and you WhatsAppers and you losers and you haters. Y'all suck. Don't tune in here. We are bullish, okay? Yo, House of Maxis. How are y'all doing, fellas?
Yeah, we're good, man. Another day, another 1%. You know how it is.
All good, brother. All good this ends. All good this ends. Just been buying up a few cheap drip this afternoon, amongst other things. Keeping it bullish,
sir.
keeping it, yeah, man. All good, man.
That's awesome, man. So how's everybody's week been? Let's start off there. Nelly, how's your week been, bud?
I think Westside's trying to get in before you.
I got it. Appreciate it. Yeah, let's add him in now.
So my week's been good, man. I've played DDD a few rounds, not every round. Obviously, man's got to sleep sometimes and go to work, so I've been missing those rounds. But yeah, I've been playing as much as I can. Haven't won yet, but happy that some bullish members of the community have, man. So apart from that, man, just work, life, family. That's my week every week.
That's awesome, bud. Millions, man. How's your week been, brother?
Brother, it's been an absolutely blessed week, as always, man. Just enjoying Mexico City. I think I've been out here for like 2 months. I've lost track now, maybe 2 months, 3 months. I've just been exploring a little bit with the family, with a new family. And everyone's feeling good. Everyone can get out of the house now, out of the apartment. So we've been exploring a little bit and eating some good food, some good bonding family time. And yeah, just making YouTube videos, man. It's what I love doing. I love playing music. You can see the drip blue guitar in the background there. I've been just laying a few hooks down, playing some DD. I've just been getting stuck into that. I've got a ton of liquid drip that I'm filtering in, making sure I'm sort of doing pretty much every round. And just blessed, man. Just absolutely blessed. Just enjoying everything, being part of the drip community. Such a quality community. So it's been a cracking week, brother, and it's going to be a great weekend as well.
That's incredible, man. You know, I hate to be negative, but I remember your older videos. I know this is going to come out of nowhere. Your older videos, man, when you were streaming in the UK and like, you know, the weather it was like, man. And every one of your Mexico City videos is like, oh, like it's like the sun is shining. The vibe is incredible. Like, brother, are you looking forward to going back?
I'm not, mate, to be honest. I'm putting it off, but we've got to get back and see some family at some point. But I mean, we're living part-time in Mexico now. So I think I'll probably go back to the UK maybe for a few months and then head back out, to be honest. Like, I'm kind of done with the UK, if I'm honest. It's kind of, especially London. I'm sort of Southeast London. Not a bad part of Southeast London, nice part of Southeast London. But there's a certain oppressive vibe in London these days, you know. There's cameras everywhere. You know, you can't scratch your backside without getting a ticket sent to your address, you know. And, you know, you come out to here in Mexico, people just leave you alone. You know, everyone's sort of family orientated, super. The weather's amazing. You know, the English weather sucks. It absolutely sucks, man. Even the summers suck, you know. So I'll probably go back, you know, maybe September, October, spend Christmas there. Christmas in the UK is good. Christmas in the UK is good. You get a bit of snow. It's all good, man. But I think I'm just going to be cracking back out to Mexico. Probably head to the coast next time. I've got friends down in Acapulco. I've got friends in Zihuatanejo on the Pacific coast. And maybe spend a few months down there. You know, get some proper sunshine, because the weather here, I know it looks good in the videos, and it is obviously compared to the UK, it's good, but it's still, you know, it's not like the coastal vibe. That's why I'm missing the sea, I'm missing the beach. So Yeah, man. I just love shooting videos out here. So much fun. So much fun.
Incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, I knew you weren't gonna be able to get out of Mexico without putting some toes down and staying there. That's awesome, man. Incredible. West Side,
Detroit.
Ian. Yeah, we got Detroit in the house too. Nice.
Detroit. Can't hear.
Yo,
him.
you hear us? Oh, he's muted. Let me. He's probably muted on purpose. So, yo, what's up, Ian? How was your week been, man?
Hey, doing good, guys. Busy week. Of course, it's hotter than hell here in Arizona.
Yeah.
It's been that way for 2 months now. It's been really bad.
That's brutal, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely
it's been a rough year for sure.
Well,
That's because last year we had a really nice summer. Kind of more like a normal summer.
mhm.
This year I'm struggling to keep all my trees and plants alive outside, man.
Dang.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Well,
You
make
get
sure you
you
spend
get
a lot of time in that pool.
heat.
Yeah.
West Side,
Oh,
He
I'm
does
sorry,
get a lot
it's
of
cutting
dry
out a
heat,
little
dude.
bit.
Arizona
Yeah,
gets
it's a dry heat
heat.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brutal, man. It's not as bad as like humidity.
Oh
Like
no.
being really hot with humidity, like being in Louisiana or something, but it's still brutal because that sun doesn't go anywhere. It just sits there and just stares at you all day, and you're like, oh crap.
Yeah, you kind of have to plan your life around the heat in the summer months. The rest of the
Nice.
year, Arizona's awesome, but we
Awesome,
pay
man.
for it in the summertime for sure.
Well, that's what's up, man. All right, well, we got Detroit on the line. He's having mic issues, so let's jump to the chat, man. Let's say what's up to the crew. We got Degenerate Toad up in the building. Salute to you. We got
What's up,
Danny D, Alakazoo, our brother, man. Welcome, brother.
Yeah, let's take a sip. Let's take a sip.
Okay, yeah, let's take a sip. Yeah, we got to do that, man.
Yeah, man.
Brother. I'm drinking water.
I found this in. I needed a proper mug. You know, out here in the apartment, the mugs are so small. When you come from the UK, you need a proper size mug. So I went to Walmart and I managed to find one in sort of like a drip blue, and I get a proper cup out of this. So, Alakazoo, brother.
Alakazoo. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Yeah, we got the core steps in the building. Our brother Wayne Parker, C, saying drip is looking pretty scary. You trying to get removed or what, C? Yo, we got drip community PH. Hi to the drip Maxis. Yo, we got Crypto Neptune in the building. Salute. Yo, we appreciate your contributions.
Brother.
Man, shout out to Crypto Neptune. Been holding it down for
man.
drip.
Doing good vids,
Doing
man.
big things, man. Very good, very good.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's talk about DDD. All right, because this week it's been a monumental moment, right? But not in the way that a lot of people expected. But DDD launched, and we're not having major issues, no back end issues. You know, we had some front end problems, but the team got some bugs fixed, and that's been pushed out to the front end. We're pretty happy about that. But overall, it's been a successful launch. Having Drip Drop Draw come out this week, you know. I'm super bullish on it, man. So how are you guys feeling about the launch?
You go, Nelly.
Man, I'm over the moon, man. The tax vault's filling up. Man, where we at? Like 1 million? I wasn't expecting overnight success and you know, for it to moon and whatnot. It's working. We're playing. People are winning. People are sacrificing. So, man, it's bullish. You know, like I wasn't expecting 1 year of minting to be sorted out in 72 hours or whatnot. You know, so my you know, we were expecting volatility. We're expecting people to sell, and everything we expected is kind of happening. I don't know what people's thoughts were in terms of price appreciation, but it's working, man, and it's the tax vault's filling up. So we're Gucci.
For real. Yeah, I totally agree. The foundations, they've kind of blown my mind, man. A million plus in that vault, and the liquid supply coming down. And I mean, in my videos the last month or 2 months, I've just been saying that volatility is coming. As soon as this drops, there's going to be massive volatility. And you know that there's the potato heads, the wet wipes, all waiting. You know, they've probably been sitting there with a semi for the last 2 months, just waiting to try and destroy drip on the day of the release. And they failed to do that. And obviously today, we all know Fridays and Saturdays, we get that, that sort of dip naturally anyway. So for them to sort of start dumping again today is quite predictable. The good thing is, I think from what I've seen, there's only a couple more wallets with enough liquid drip to kind of do anything to the price left. So as soon as we can get them guys out of the way, the sooner we can start, thinking more about the price. But at the moment, for me, it's not about the price. I wasn't, I was definitely not moon boy about, DDD's going to launch and we're going to go to $10. It was always going to be a rocky probably the first month at least. And what's happening is exactly what I kind of had in mind. Maybe it could have gone up. Absolutely. I was more than open to that. But the fact that it's kind of, there's been people dumping on it. Look, if I was a rival developer, if I was a rival investor with a big stake in another DeFi project, I would really, really want drip to fail right now. Because as I said in my last video, once drip is up and running and full guns blazing, there's going to be very little point in anything else in DeFi. And those other developers are going to be back flipping burgers. So if I was them, I'd be super wanting to drip to fail. And at the moment, obviously, we're having to absorb a lot of sell pressure, but you can't stop what can't be stopped. So the tax vault's filling, the liquid supply is coming down. People are playing DDD. It's working. People are winning. So the foundations are all coming together, in my opinion. And at these prices, I kept some money on the side because with the potential of a dip happening like now, I'm going back in again. So yeah, I'm bullish, and the way all the mechanics are coming together, I've got nothing more to say on that really. I think it's all coming together, and I think the price will follow. It's just I know a lot of people are scared at the moment, and it's typical what happens, and that is the whole idea of these big accounts dumping on the release day and today is to cause mass fear. And it will work to some degree. Some people will get out and sell at a loss. But I've got no doubt in my mind that they're coordinated attacks. I was kind of expecting this sort of thing to happen anyway. So, the sooner we get those guys out of the way, the better, in my opinion.
Yeah, man. You've had the same message all week in your content. It's been great, man. And, somebody who's selling 200,000 tokens at one time and then coming behind that selling 60,000 tokens at a time, that is intentionally trying to hurt the project. That is no other. Stunna said it best. He said, it was either a disgruntled employee or another dev who wants to make drip look bad, right?
100%.
Exactly. Nobody else is going to try to dump their 500,000 drip over the course of 2 days. And we have at a loss. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about this sausage who spent over $50K buying drip. What, 2 weeks ago or less than 2 weeks ago, and then attempts to instill fear, and it actually does instill a little bit of fear in the drip community, but sells at a 10K plus loss. So how smart is this person? Like,
it's not about the money, bro. It's not about the money. It's not about the money. Yeah, those accounts were set up with one purpose and one purpose only, and that was to cause max fear and dump. Just as the community was getting bullish, and to try and scare people away from the project. This isn't some dude with his pocket money that his nan gave him, stacking up 250,000 drip, and just happens to drop it on the day of the release of Drip Drop Draw. This is a coordinated attack, and there's only so many of those wallets though. So let them do what they got to do. Let them get out. Let them be potato heads. Get rid of them, and we'll move on from there. So that's why at the moment it's just about just seeing it for what it is, in my opinion, which is just an attack on the project. I'm not about to sort of let them win and the psychological war with me. So that's just my take on it. I don't know about you, Nelly.
Yeah, I'm the same, man. I'm not faded. I'm bullish. Still the same code. Still the same dev. Security still works. Still pays 1%, man. It's on sale. These guys, they can try what they want. They have since the beginning, I think. You know what I mean? I think it's not the first coordinated attack or malicious intentions to bring drip down. Might be devs. Who knows? There's a lot of the space is so small, man. Like I feel like rather than building to support each other and grow in the DeFi community, they're just trying to, I don't know, cause shit, but it's not working. Never fade. No. Always bullish.
No, not at all. It's definitely not working. Liquid supply, it's down to, I think it's under 21 million, which it's a high number, right? But relatively, DDD has only been out for 4 or 5 days. Okay. And we have now gotten rid of 3 million in circulating supply. In addition to that, we have a tax vault that is it has over 1 million drip inside this vault to pay out the claims. I think this is just super bullish, guys. I don't know about y'all, but I mean, we had a problem. Okay, the problem was tokens being minted. All right, and that the process of the tokens being minted affects the price directly. Okay, and so now we fixed that problem. We have DDD. We are submitting a bunch of drip tokens to the tax vault, and now that can pay out the claims. The next obstacle is liquidity, so we can jump into that, right? But let's just be real here, right? There are not that many people playing DDD, okay? So how do we get more people playing DDD? Promote drip. Promote drip, drop, draw. Drip is good for drip, okay? Drip, drop, draw is good for drip. Keep playing DDD no matter how much you are playing with. I think I've played with about $5-10 a day. Same yesterday, maybe a little bit more. I'm playing every day. I'm not dropping $50 here, $100 here, just because I'm playing the numbers game, right? I want to play every round, and I want to increase my chances of winning that way instead of throwing all my eggs into one basket. But I think us as community members, we have to put that weight on our shoulders to really carry DDD through. We are a community-driven project. It's always been that way. It's always going to be that way. So let's not wait on the drip BUSD DApp or the hacker game where you provide BUSD and drip liquidity. We already have an incredible project. We have an incredible addition in the form of DDD. Promote it. Put it out there. Show screenshots. And it's not just, hey, you can win. Random people are winning. No. Xanderbeast won. Master Chef won. Doncep DeFi won. These are our people. These are people who we talk to every day. So it's not some pie in the sky. Crypto. Ohio Crypto. I think he won more than once. One of them did.
So did Ziggy.
Ziggy. Yeah, Ziggy won more than one. I think that was Ziggy.
Yeah, Ziggy, I think Wonder Woman, she won one.
Yeah,
all these people that we're familiar with, that we see and interact with every day, they're winning. I mean, I've been playing. I haven't won shit yet, but it's coming one of these days. And like you, Tiger, I'm playing I'm mixing it up. I have zero strategy whatsoever. When I get a chance, I look at it. All right, here goes $10, $15. I just keep mixing it up. There's a couple draws. I only had 2 tickets, but whatever.
It's
Just
crazy.
I just keep trying it different ways, see what happens.
So
Exactly, man.
I'm just talking to Detroit about unmuting himself.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the chat real quick. We got Angie B in the building. Welcome, Angie. We always appreciate your support. We got Dill Bob 9000. I assume you're talking about Bob Dylan. So show your now is the time for dumpers to dump, regardless of intention. Those that are likely to be fearful walk themselves out. Yo, exactly. Leave with them. Makes for a stronger foundation for when the price climbs. And looks like he didn't have enough text there, but we get the message, right? Weak hands are removing themselves, just like the people who had liquid drip wanted to remove themselves whenever drip drop draw came out. We don't want to be negative and say get out, but at the same time, strong hands makes for a stronger project. Okay, if that's what we're gonna be going forward, I can dig that. That's fine. That's the worst case scenario, is that we have a stronger, tighter knit community after this kind of activity going through these events. We're good, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's the best possible case scenario. I mean, the whole reason we've got so much circulating drip is because drip works. During the hard times, it keeps on printing. It makes sure you get your 1% per day. But obviously, the flip side of that is you have to deal with more circulating tokens. So it's a testament to the fact that drip works, even during the most, in the bear market and everything like that, when everyone was max fear. It's still paying 1%. It's still doing what it said it would do from the very, very first day it launched. So the flip side, obviously, you've got to deal with those extra circulating tokens. But the fact of the matter is that we're better off having people exiting and dumping now than before DDD, because at least we've got a full tax vault now, and at least the minting stopped. So we had to deal with this storm at some point. The storm had to be weathered at some point. And it's probably best that we do it now, whilst everyone's super hyped about DDD. While we're bringing the circulating supply down, while we're filling the tax vault, it's probably the best case scenario, in my opinion, that is happening now. So we can everything needs to purge sometimes, and we all knew that something had to be done with the circulating supply at some point. Even though in the scheme of crypto, it's not a particularly high circulating supply. If you're in crypto, if you've been in for a while, that's not a huge amount of tokens. But obviously, for a smaller project that started off where it started, it's best that we can, somehow bring those circulating tokens down. So, best case scenario, I think, at the moment.
Absolutely. There's no probably in it. This was the absolute best time for these events to happen. We want them to happen when the liquidity is low, so that they can't dump all of our gains on our head, right? This is like it's kind of like a laugh at you moment, kind of like, haha, like you thought you were doing something. You lost money.
Yeah.
We're still here. Like we still have a bunch of max wallets. Who cares, guy? But it was great to see this person exit at such a low price that we can move forward now. That's what I'm happy about. Let's move forward without thinking about, not saying that no black swan events are going to happen going forward in drip, but now it's easier to be positive because you can look at the list of wallet holders showing how much liquid drip they have, like you said, millions, and they're out of ammo. Not all of them, but most of them are. And there are not any bags left that can affect the price the way that it has over the past couple of days.
No, they blew their beans. They blew their beans.
Let me say, Hola, Che. Hola, Susie. Susie's shout out to her. She's from Argentina, and they use the Hola, Che heaps. I just wanted to do that on camera, man. So what's up, Susie, from Ladies of the Faucet, man, and Bedlas and all the other ladies as well. You know,
That's
you can see a
awesome.
message there. Yeah. Has Detroit worked out his mic yet, or what?
Detroit, you gonna
No.
unmute, bro? Nope.
Nope.
We'll get him. We'll get him on here. Yo, shout out to Gary in the chat. Salute to you. Man, we're just as bullish as ever. You know, we need each other, to be honest with you. If you're gonna be, it's one thing to be smart and to be confident in a project that you're in your own little part of the world, right? But when you come together as a community like we are right now and sharing the same sentiment, going through it, it makes it easier for all of us, right? To be Drip Maxi. Shout out to Trap DeFi in the building, man. Shout out to Travis George. Yo, we appreciate y'all stopping through and showing support. Yeah, we just need to understand that these things need to happen. Drip is still dripping, it's still paying 1%. The reason that the opportunity existed for somebody to perform those actions is because Drip is an incredible project and people looking at it like this. But going forward, man, all I see is reducing the supply and increasing Drip in the tax vault. At some point, when liquidity gets added, all the fudders are going to look really, really stupid, man. So, you know, just understand that peaks and valleys, man, they're part of life, right? Like we weren't going to get to $100 drip. You got to go through things. And I'm honestly of the opinion that drip may go down a little bit lower. That's okay. You got to be okay with that. But yeah, Nelly, man, I just wanted to let you talk to the crowd and help everybody understand that, you know, life is not all about being up all the time. It's not just about peaks, that you're going to go through valleys, man.
100%, man. Like, as I said before, like life is pain and suffering, man. You gotta go through things. You gotta sacrifice things to achieve a goal. Whoever they come in here and put $100 or $200 and never have to do anything else, and that's it. You're an instant millionaire. You're living in la la land, because that's not how life works with anything. You know what I mean? And DeFi is no different. You know, like crypto goes, and the macro and life in general is up and down. You know, it just so happens that most of us got in on the way down. You know, some believe, some lost faith, but for me, nothing's changed. It's still Forex Shark. He's still an immutable contract. Drip works like it did the first day I got in. It pays 1%. Yes, the numbers have gone down, but that's life, man. Like, things go up and down, and the ones that persist, consist, hold their nerve, and push through and keep building through the bear market, because that's what you're meant to do in the bear market. You're meant to buy things on sale. Are the ones that are going to make it at the end. You know, the ones that are not are the ones that don't understand that that's life. You know, you have to be consistent, persistent, and believe in what you're investing in. You know, yes, it's 15 cents, but that's two things. You know, jitters, malicious attempt to wreck the project, and the cycle. You know, the Bitcoin halving is next year. You know. Everything else is down too, you know, but no one is talking about that shit. They're only talking about drip, you know. So yeah, man, I'm saying to people, it's still the same Forex Shark. it's still, security. It still works. It still pays 1%, and you just got to hang in there, build your position, and we wait. We wait for the bull market.
100%.
We wait for DDD to start working. We onboard people. I tell you when people are going to start playing, when it costs $5 a ticket.
Always.
Exactly. Yeah.
Always.
That's when they're going to start playing. When it costs $5 a ticket. Yeah. It's just human. We're a bit emotional, I think.
Millions want to weigh in?
100%, man. Sorry, what was that, brother?
Yeah, go ahead and weigh in.
Yeah, for real, 100% agree with that. I think, the reasons everyone wants drip to fail, well, a lot of the other projects want drip to fail, is because they can see it really is, given the opportunity, is the golden goose. And that's why I get, it baffles me a little bit how people can have a golden goose and treat it like rubbish, everything is there for it to succeed. And I think we have to remain stoic and realize that we can only do what we can individually do at this point. It's chipping away day by day, working on the tax vault, working on bringing down the supply, doing our bit. We can't affect what other people do. We have to remain stoic, in my opinion. And not get stressed, not get emotional. Everything that drip needs to succeed is already here, and it's just the sentiment that needs to change on a larger scale. So if everyone's kind of doing their bit, if everyone's sort of playing the game as it was intended to be played, being positive, creating a good community, doing their bit, and bringing something to the community, that is all we can do. And I believe that is infectious. That will spread. And gradually, as drip sort of really starts to shine, as Nelly said, the amount of people that are going to be buying back in at $1 is going to be absolutely ridiculous. And it was the same when Bitcoin hit 69,000, people wanted to buy it, And it's just the same. 99% of people are super predictable, and that's why the 1% exists. The herd goes one way, the 1% goes the other way. And it's been the same throughout history, but we live in a real polarity. This reality, this matrix or whatever computer game, whatever we're in, is a polarity-based reality. And for there to be rich, there has to be poor. For there to be night, there has to be day. And it's just programmed. So there will always be people that become rich. There will always be people that become poor. And normally it's the 1% that goes on to make the right decisions and go the opposite way of the herd. So, just for me, it's just about remaining stoic, remaining a positive part of the community. And we're just going to chip away each and every day. And as these utilities start to really shine, it's only been 3 days in. And what it's achieved in 3-4 days, whatever it's been, has been absolutely phenomenal. And it's worked probably better than I thought it was going to work. It's been absolutely ridiculously good. And it's only the beginning. It's only the beginning. And more and more people are going to start to see that, especially once once the potato heads have blown their beans and got rid of all of their drip and got them out, purged themselves. That's exactly what we want. And just remaining stoic and day by day and just enjoy being part of the drip community.
Absolutely, man. Well said. Very well said. Yeah, let's address a question by Gary. Gary said, I'd be curious to hear your guys' presumption of what the just under 21 million in wallets is for precisely. Well, I mean, other than to dump it whenever the price of drip goes up. We have a lot of people who are drip maxis holding liquid drip. And you're seeing that with, you got people from the Dow, you got people like Ray putting up screenshots that they have thousands and thousands of drip. And they're playing DDD with that drip. And so that is what my assumption is going to be for most of the drip, because I believe that most of the holders of the liquid drip are drip maxis. And so they're either going to play DDD with it or wait until they're going to get some kind of price appreciation and then take profits responsibly. That's my personal opinion.
Yes.
Let's see. All right, let's see. We got Degenerate Toad. DDD locks up drip. It feeds the vault. It gives incentive to be in the ecosystem even beyond 1% a day. Exactly. You can accelerate your growth in the drip faucet with drip drop draw by a lot, depending on what rounds you win. You know, you can win the jackpot, you can win the runner-up prize, you can win the largest sacrifice, largest deposit, and it just accelerates any kind of growth that you would have had in the faucet without that additional drip. And even more so because of the compound interest factor, right? It's not just getting thousands of drip, right? Once you get thousands of drip, then your rate of compounding goes up way more. So you are that much closer to max payout. In addition to that, you know, like if I were Nelly, you would just start another 5 wallets and just keep doing the thing and spread them out, man, and do it the right way. So yeah, loose drip is selling. Loose drip selling is going to sell. It's theirs to sell. DDD helps give a leg up against bad actors. It is for sure help to give us a leg up against bad actors. So, anything you want to say, Nelly?
Yeah. I'm playing DDD with B and D, so giving myself a chance at winning a prize, but also getting 75% back. So at the same time, I'm growing my faucets. You know, playing and growing my faucets. I've also got a lot of liquid drip, but I'm waiting to get in there and maybe do a larger sacrifice as well. So been giving myself a chance, and if not, well, it goes back to the system and feeds the golden goose, right? I think that's
exactly it.
Whales are. That's the way I look at it anyway. You know what I mean? So yeah, hopefully these whales with this liquid drip start claiming responsibly. You know.
Yeah. Well, the thing is if you are currently a whale and are doing pretty well out of drip, there'd be no reason for you to want that to ever end. You know, something is paying for your lifestyle, and even at these prices is you know, keeping a roof over your head, and you're doing pretty well. You would not want to kill that golden goose. So I would presume that most of the whales will probably be feeding back into the system again. I mean, you know, I'm far from a whale, but I've got like 5,000 or 6,000 liquid drip that I accumulated over the last few weeks that I'm just playing drip, drop, draw with every day. You know, so if I'm doing that, and Nelly said he's doing that, there must be hundreds, if not thousands, of people doing exactly the same thing. So I think, you know, touching on that liquid drip thing, I think a lot of people have been stacking drip and will be using it in drip, drop, draw. Not necessarily all coming from bad actors. Obviously, the big wallets, they're going to be the prime suspects to be the big dumpers. But I think a lot of people will be playing DDD with their liquid drip. I certainly am. I'm trying to play every single round if I can, try and drop 50 tickets per round or whatever. So, you know, and it's feeding back in the system. So, you know, for me, I mean, so far, drip's been very kind to me, and I don't want to kill the golden goose. And I want it to keep on paying. So that's why I will, they're the only taxes in life that I agree with. And I will pay the taxes. I'm not going to try and shirk the taxes, because, again, that goes against the golden goose principle. You know, if you're doing well out of drip and you're enjoying it, and you're shirking the taxes, you're kind of killing your own goose. So I think, you know, like I said, they're the only taxes I agree with. I'm happy to pay the taxes. I'm happy to play DDD and lock 75% up. And probably I will win at some point. I'm putting it out there. I'm confident I will win, and I'll probably win big. And yeah, and it's all good, man, because I'm feeding the system. I'm being a positive member of the community, and I guarantee a lot of other people are doing that as well. So yeah, there's a lot of liquid drip, but as we can all see, since DDD, it's coming down. It's already come down, I think, 7 or 8% even the last 3 days. As I've said before, we haven't seen anything yet. This is just the beginning.
It really is. It's definitely just the beginning. I don't know. I'm enamored. that we can get the tax vault to $1 million drip. And,
Phenomenal.
Yeah, and it's only been a few days. Like, you can't expect the path to X million, whether it's 5, 10, to be linear from here. But it doesn't matter. I'm already impressed. And look at the rate that the vault is going down right now. It can't keep up. And when I say it, I mean the forces against the tax vault cannot keep up with the amount of drip that is going to the tax vault. It just can't keep up. And so, man, problem solved. No minting. Liquidity is the hook. I'm telling you, when people provide liquidity, game over. Everybody can, man, I can't wait. So, yeah, just, I guess the overall message from the Crypto Collective to everybody else, stay positive. Focus on building your teams. Focus on putting drip out there. Focus on getting DDD out there. Not everything that you hear and realize is negative. There's so much positive going on with drip. It still works. Anybody who can come into the system tomorrow with a brand new faucet could win 5,000, 10,000 drip. Their life has changed. They would be a believer. They would tell X amount of people, via word of mouth. You never know how this thing can blow up. And so just put the word out there. Like, our golden goose is incredible. We want it to last for a long time. Make it your responsibility to put that positivity in the world for drip. We cannot leave this stream without talking about Animal Farm. I know that I'm more focused on building my pigs than the rest of y'all, but that's okay. Y'all coming. I know y'all will come. And you're not going to have a choice once you see the amount of BUSD that's going to be generated from the pig pen. You're not going to have a choice but to stack those pigs up. But V3 is closer and closer. We're almost through the first week of August, and the first week of September is right around the corner. Do I believe that things are going to go on, launch on time? DDD did. When he put a timer up, DDD launched on time. So, hey, 4X, in my opinion, what have you done for me lately, right? Lately, 4X was a man of his word. Give us, if you're going to say 3 minutes in FST, then damn it, you might as well say 4X did what he was supposed to do this launch, okay? Give the man his credit.
True.
But I'm ecstatic. I'm stoked about V3. Shout out to Wonder Woman for providing incredible updates and notes from the AMA, or not. It wasn't even an AMA. It was just a brief voice chat that 4X did earlier this week. He stated that Pigpen holders would receive 8 to 10x than what they would have without the brand new V3 mechanics. And so when I hear that, and drip is bullish, right? Drip is awesome, but you got to sell drip in order to get that money. With pigs, man. I don't have to sell the asset. I just get that BUSD every day, and then I play drip, drop, draw. That's my plan, right? But getting that BUSD passively, not having to sell your assets, I think that is just, it's too bullish for me to ignore. And so I'm super excited about V3 coming. Don't know if any of you guys want to have any comments or any additional thoughts on that.
I'm the same. I've been building like you. You overtook me. But yeah, man, I believe in the pigs. I've got 100 and little son. I can't wait till he pays a dollar a day for one pig, man. That'd be amazing. Hey, look, we all know that's 4X's baby. DDD was something that was given to him, and obviously he had to get that out, and interrupted his true love, which is Animal V3, man. So if that launches on time, man, I wouldn't be surprised, man, because it's been ready, right? I think he said he was all done.
When 4X says something is ready, it's quote unquote ready.
But something about the devs going on holiday though. That was the
correct.
thing. Well,
that's correct. Yeah, the devs are out all of the month of August, and so that's why we're not going to launch it a week or two behind Drip Drop Draw. So yeah,
man,
you're right about that.
So many opportunities in the Forex ecosystem, man. Like truly, like I'm like, man, I got to get myself some pigs. Man, I got to get myself some drip. Man, dogs are like $4,
isn't it?
Man, I don't know what to do, man. So
you can't keep up.
You can't keep up, man. But yeah, the ecosystem, man. Like I'm excited. I'm excited for the next bull run. I'm excited for the Forex ecosystem, man. Like the man, look, he doesn't owe a shit, right? But we money, man. Like okay. The cost of things have gone down due to inflation, but we haven't lost anything, you know, and that's a big plus in this ecosystem. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I can't wait for all of it. All of it.
Yeah, we have a lot. There's so much in store for the community and for the ecosystem, but we already have a plethora of options to build. You know, you can build your garden, you can build your piggy banks, you can build your pig pen before all these things happen. You can build your drip faucets. You can, man, is there something else that I'm missing? I mean, we haven't even got to Piggy Planko. Right, that's going to come out at some point, right? And we've all seen
Scratchies,
Scratchies. We haven't even got to that stuff. I mean,
is there a hacker game?
The hacker game that's going to be providing liquidity for not only Drip BUSD but other tokens as well, as Forex mentioned in the voice chat earlier this week. And so there's just so many options. I mean, we spent almost 45 minutes on this stream talking about drip alone, okay? And yeah, we're all drip maxis, but it doesn't stop there with Forex's ecosystem, right? You have Scratchy, where we got a preview of that. I wish I could show it right now. I'm not very organized, but this is a preview of the front end of Scratchy. I don't know if anybody else remembers, but it's going to be a white label service eventually after we have, you know, the scratch cards of our own assets. And so I thought that was bullish. I'm like, man, this dude's showing prototypes. Like, hey, this is actually built, guys, from a back end perspective. We just need to customize the front end and build the front end out a little bit more. So I thought that was pretty cool. You know, there's so much. There's so much. I haven't gotten to the Arbitrum gaming platform that he's going to build, and whatever else. He's trying to be focused on lending ever since the
something with Chainlink too, Tiger?
Chainlink. Oh, we'll get to that in a second. Curve lending had I think it was an exploit this week. And so Forex figured that, you know, here's an opportunity for me to come up with a nice bullish lending model to get our ecosystem ahead and have others copying us. And so there's just so much on the table for us. There's so many options and in different ways that we can enter the ecosystem and thrive in the ecosystems. I don't want people to get lost in the fact that Drip Drop Draw is out this week. That needs attention, but it's not the only thing we have, guys. We have whatever we need.
It's true.
Literally.
Absolutely. I think the Forex ecosystem is becoming the GTA of DeFi. You know, where you've got worlds within worlds. You know, I'm a big GTA fan. I had to drop that in. But you're getting worlds within worlds. You know, it's just going to be this sort of ecosystem that feeds each other. There's going to be 1,000 different ways to get involved, and there's not going to be a right or wrong. I'm fully focused on getting multiple Max wallets at the moment, but I will be getting involved in pigs. I will be getting involved more in the reservoir and things like that. Once I've hit my target, I refuse to have shiny object syndrome. as much as I want to go and jump in and buy some pigs. No, absolutely not. I'm just going to get those free Max wallets by the end of the year. That's the plan. But there's so many different ways of doing it. It's just building and building all the time. So it's an exciting time, man. GTA, all the way, man.
Man, that's like nostalgic. I love GTA. I used to play GTA like you don't even know the old PC version back when it was the 2D PC version where you could just.
Here we go, way back, yeah.
Oh yeah, man. I used to just go mow people down on the sidewalk and get all the police to come after me and the choppers. Oh man, I miss everything about GTA. Yeah, it's just the beginning. Shout out to Susie. Shout out to DeFi Academy and NY Crypto Investor.
Bedlas. Just jumped in.
Shout out. Shout out to Angie, who is also a pig maxi. I think Angie's about to surpass me in the pig pen. Bullish. Then this comment here. Drip maxis, we keep grinding, keep building, and don't lose focus, right? If you lose focus, that's right, man. If you lose focus on other things in life, then that's going to carry over to crypto, right? You're going to lose focus. If you're a wishy-washy person in real life, you're going to be a wishy-washy, hokey-pokey type of person in these projects, okay? We're 10 toes down. We're maxis, I don't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. I'm all in on Forex Sharks ecosystem, okay? Just really blessed to be here and really, really happy and excited to be here.
Home.
I know it, man. Does anybody in the comments have any questions that you want to ask? Anything else you want to say that needs to be shared? This has been an incredible stream. And shout out to you as well, NY Crypto Investor. He shout out to the whole crypto collective. We appreciate that. Shout out to Rich Hayes. Hello from Texas. You on vacation? Shout out to you.
He's awesome, always on vacation. Always hello from Texas, man. Very supportive guy, man. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, it's hot as hell.
Sorry, go Millions.
No, I was going to say, man, like he's always one of the first to comment on the videos, always pushing the love, man. And NY Crypto Investor as well. He's doing good on Twitter as well. So there's people out there, not necessarily on YouTube, just doing great things on Twitter and great things on Telegram and everything like that. So there's multiple ways to get involved, and these guys commenting, they're all doing their bit, and it's great to be a part of the community and great to see everyone sort of chipping in. It's awesome, man.
I look at Susie S's message: lending, P2P, super chats, Piggy Plinko, 7 other games, hacker games, Scratchy, just the beginning of Forex, 10-year planning. He's amazing. That's what I mean, man. It's just the beginning.
Literally. And people don't understand, right? I'm not saying that we only need one thing to pop, because it's a bear market right now, correct? People are looking for something to make money off of. And unless you are a really a true degen, and you're an expert in passive income and crypto, most people are not really getting money in crypto right now. But once one part of our ecosystem pops off, it could be Animal Farm V3. It could be Piggy Plinko. All that's going to do is shed light to everything else that Forex has built. Okay. And that is what I'm banking on. And Forex mentioned that earlier this week during the launch, is that, hey guys, like once people pay attention to our ecosystem and see what's going on, and that we have these revolutionary tokens and platforms, and, as far as from a decentralized finance standpoint, being the leader in the space, that's when you're going to see not the gains, but that's when you're going to see you're going to benefit the most from this. All right. Once there's been skin in the game, once people jump on board, there's been the Bitcoin halving. We may have a bull market. We're not sure how things are going to turn out next year around election time. But once we get just eyeballs on what we have going on, no, we're not still printing drip. Avis, where you been? That's it. That's all it takes. And so then we'll pop. So let's just ride this thing out. We can make money in between now and then. I am, like it doesn't matter what the price of drip is. I'm bullish all day, every day. 14-cent drip, 20-cent drip, 25. Who cares? So yes, stay bullish with us. Stay positive with us. Any other last words, brothers?
From me.
Yeah.
All right. I started for shits and giggles, right? On my personal channel. I started doing this segment that got laughs, douche of the bag, douchebag of the week, right? I can't talk. And all right, it was all funny and whatnot. And I started it, right? And then I went for this other guy. All right, I'm not going to mention his name or whatever, and he responded. Okay, but I can keep doing this, but it's not adding anything to the drip. To the drip network, new on board, new people to the space. And I feel like I'm a representation of the crypto collective, right? I've listened to Coach's videos. I listened to yesterday's video, and he had some points there, but I don't want to turn into that guy that just brings negativity to the space, right? So I just wanted to say because of his response, it's not that I can't say a lot of shit back and keep going back and forward with him and making laughs, but it's not adding anything, right? And so I'm stopping it because I feel like I'm not adding anything, right? By doing these little segments, because what Coach said in his video is right, that we should be a collective, a collective, and that's what when Xandergy and I started this with you guys. The idea is to get like-minded people onboarding and spreading the message, and that's what Drip needs. Drip needs positive influencers, positive YouTubers, whatever, Twitter Spaces, whatever it is, and going back and forward with other YouTubers and this negative shit. It actually adds nothing, and it does not help. So I just wanted to say that. Not because he responded to me, just because I'm a grown man and I realize that the response just opens the door. When does it stop? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do a part 1, part 2, part 3. I don't care what other people are doing. I'm just here to onboard, spread the message, and be a collective with like-minded people. So I just wanted to say that, because I know a lot of people watch our stuff, and I don't want to be that guy.
Good man.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, that is very awesome. Y'all know Dripology is the bulldog of the crypto collective.
Community man.
He's the community man. Once the bulldog is on your head, man, I can't get him off. He has to make that choice on his own.
Yeah, he is. But at the same time, there's so many people in the drip community that are doing awesome things every day. And you've got the platform to where you can show that and spotlight other people who are doing amazing things. Like, I mean, there's big people like Driptopian, who was just throwing tickets out yesterday all over the place. I'm not sure, he gave out a lot of money. I actually won some tickets from Scott the Investor. Shout out to him.
Yeah. Nice.
And just you go through Twitter and see the people who are genuinely participating in the community, doing good things, spreading the word, spreading that positivity around. You got plenty of videos worth of material there for sure.
Yeah.
Tons. You got Charlene Ronson. Shout out to her. You got Drip Toe
Always.
Wizard. Yeah, y'all know more people now. We got Crypto Night hosting the Twitter Spaces weekly. We got Wonder Woman who's active. Trap is active every week.
Trap DeFi is the man. That's my homie for sure. I got a tall can open for him. Cheers, brother.
Nice. The tall can. Oh man.
The tall can. Always.
The 20. You must
is that a 40? Is that a 40?
Trap DeFi is a real one for sure.
No. The 24
that guy's always supported me. Just quick message in the DMs, whatever. He's a real one for sure.
Amazing, man. That's
and
amazing.
Shout out to Rich Hayes. Hey, Tiger, you remember when you thought he was a scammer?
You brought that up?
I sure did.
Oh, my God. My man.
I'm like, no, not Rich Hayes. He's a real one.
No, I know you're my brother. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, so I block so many people on YouTube. I'm so quick to block people. I'm going to start being like millions and start like just actually communicating with them first and then see if they're habitual line steppers. Just see if they habitually step over that line, and I'll block their asses. But I used to just be quick on the draw, man. Just one of my buddies used to call me Captain Gun Jumper. He's like, you always jump the damn gun, man. Chill out. Like, you don't need to block people all the time. So yeah, I didn't realize that Rich's account was real at one point, but I've been scolded and everything's cool now. So yes. Awesome.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm like, oh man.
That is so funny.
He blocked Rich Hayes?
Yeah, man.
I'm like, no.
Hey,
yeah, he's always in there. Every video. It was like me, him, and Rosario.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rosario. Shout out to Rosario. He's another super supportive guy, man. Like unbelievable. You know, supports everyone. You know, he's I had never met anyone that from the internet. I never talked to anybody, offline. Maybe little chats here and there, but never on the phone. And a couple months ago, I was on vacation down in Florida, and that's where Rosario's at. And we had talked, and said, well, hey, maybe we'll meet up. And we actually did. We met up, had breakfast together. That's dope.
What an awesome dude. I mean,
that's incredible.
Yeah, it was really cool. We hit it off. Picked up like I'd known the guy for 20 years. You know, we just sit there and bullshit for a couple hours. Had a great time.
So cool.
Keep an eye out for him. He's got clothing line coming out, DGen Tour.
Yeah.
But yeah, what a great guy. Awesome dude.
It's cool.
That is absolutely incredible. Love to hear stuff like that. I never knew y'all met in person. That is very dope.
Yeah, very cool, man.
There's real ones. There's real ones, you know, in the community. There's some stand-up guys, man, that you talk in DMs and whatnot, you know. You don't see faces, but you get to know people when you're in the space for a long time, you know. That's how we came together as well, you know. Like one day we'll be having coffees or soy or maybe
soy.
not. Yeah.
There's no soy lattes, bro.
Yeah,
no soy frappuccinos.
No. I couldn't help.
Oh gosh. All right. On that note, thank you all, man. Everybody on this panel has been incredible. We'll get Dripping Farms on here next Friday. But everybody in the chat, we appreciate each and every one of you, except you scammers and you fudders and you WhatsAppers and you haters and you losers. Y'all suck. You're not welcome here. Only for the bullish. Everybody else, Have an incredible weekend. We love you. We'll see y'all later.
Peace.